by the team that are still propping up the table.
Sligo started the brighter at the showgrounds and caused the visitors' defence problems from the off. The best of the early chances fell to Faz Kudozovic. He got on the end of a cross from the right wing but couldn't direct his header on target. Soon afterwards, Matthew Judge came within a whisker of giving his side the lead. He turned well at the edge of the box and fired his left-footed effort just a fraction wide. But against the run of play, Longford hit the front 11 minutes in. A superb cross from Patrick O'Sullivan was headed home by Ian Wexler, coming in at the back post. Sligo went in search of an equaliser, and Conor O'Grady's long-range effort was well held by Shea Kelly. And the hosts went even closer as the half-time whistle approached, but it was Longford who were one up at the break. But 2 goals in 8 second-half minutes completely changed the complexion of this match. Sligo were awarded a dubious penalty in the 58th minute when Sean Prunty was adjudged to have taken Brian Cash down in the box. Longford's protests were to no avail. Kudozovic stepped up to slot home the equaliser from the spot for his 5th league goal of the season. And in the 66th minute, the hosts were ahead. Rafael Cretaro got on the end of a delightful Judge cross and flashed a header beyond the reach of Kelly. Just 3 minutes later, Longford almost drew level. David Freeman glanced a header across goal, but it came back off the post. Sligo finished the stronger and should have made it 3-1 before the end. Kudozovic hammered a spectacular volley off the bar. When the ball came back into play, sub Gary Kern inexplicably missed in front of an open goal. But 2-1 was enough to give Sligo the points.
I've watched Longford 3 times this year, and they're a very good side. They are a good side in my opinion. They play good football. They're very dangerous on set pieces. They obviously work hard on them. They have a lot of good movement. You know, and I knew it was a difficult game. Luck is on our side at the minute. I said at UCD last week, I'm a big believer that luck has a big part to play in football. You know, on any given day today, it could have easily been 2-2, 3-2 Longford, 2-1, you know, and it's gone our way, and we're delighted with that.
Yeah, the gaffer had some harsh words to say, which was expected. He didn't even need to say anything, to be honest, because everyone in themselves knew what we had to do. And he just said, if you play like that again, there would have been a lot of trouble, and we all knew that in ourselves, and we'd have lost. But we've come out second half, played the way we've been playing last 3-4 games, where we've got the wins, and of course then we've won the game, so it's pleasing.
We've had 3 straight wins now in the league for Sligo Rovers. Before that, they had 3 successive defeats, so they've really turned a corner, Paul Cook's team.
Yeah, he's done a good job, Paul. It was a hard job for him to come in, you know, when the season started, and all the hassle they had with when Rob was there, the manager, and he didn't start the season. So in fairness to the players as well, they worked hard to get that right. It had to be unsettling for them, you know, but early on they struggled a little bit. But I've seen them over the last few weeks, and they've got some very decent players. They're a big physical team as well, and you know, they've got some good players. First goal is a very good. The 2 goals, great crosses in, great cross in again, and a very good header from young Wexler, and he's kept it down when he's under a bit of pressure as well, you know. It's a good finish. Again, the penalty, you know, is it or is it not? It's a difficult decision again for a referee. He's probably dived in, Sean, but you know, he's given it, so there's not a lot you can do. And probably Longford, when their luck is not with him, obviously at the moment. That's the way it goes. Then things tend to go against you. It's a good penalty as well.
Yeah, decent players.
He's a good player. He scores some good goals, and again, he's a big physical player, and he gets around the park, you know. And again, the winning goal, it's a great ball in from Judge, and it's a smashing header from Tatardio. You know, he's a good little player as well. Like I said, they have some good players. Sligo, they found a little bit of consistency now, and I think they may finish in the top 5 or 6. You know, they showed some good form, and obviously with the manager, he's plenty of connections. He might bring in a few players now and strengthen them as well. Yeah, but it's a good win for them, you know, and you know, I feel sorry for Alan, because it's a horrible position they're in at the moment.
Yeah, I was going to say that, just 1 win from the last 9 matches.
Yeah, it's very difficult. I mean, he's lost some amount of players over the years. He's done a fantastic job there, you know, won a couple of cups in the League Cup, and it's very hard for him at the moment, and they're struggling a little bit as a club, and they just need a little bit of time to get it sorted out.
Okay.